That's one of those blonde questions. How far out of town is 12 Mile Hill?
I don't think that's how it was worded.
No. But I mean, I was thinking of that. Or what time is midnight mass?
Oh my goodness! A lot of Catholic churches are doing it at 9 p.m. now, and they still call it midnight mass. I'm like,
that's insane. So
my
what are some of the
favorite
more
was going at midnight.
interesting questions you get at the chamber? I'm sure you get some very interesting questions from time to time at the chamber.
Yes. The one that comes to mind first is bagpipes for a wedding. Someone needed. It wasn't a blonde question, but someone needed.
No. I wasn't.
To find someone in town that can play bagpipes for their wedding.
Wow.
So we helped them out. Well, I wasn't there yet, actually. That was Debbie and Haley.
Yeah.
They did find someone.
Can you name the rock and roll band in the 70s that one of their first hits that got played on the radio had bagpipes?
Warrant.
Seriously?
Hey,
No.
Go with
They're
it.
80s hair band.
Sell that.
There's no way. You said 70s?
But in 70s, they were a bagpipe band.
Right? We're going to roll with that.
Yeah, sounds right.
I'm going to look it up because wouldn't it be funny if she was right?
Oh, you don't
She's
know?
usually right, Gene.
You know.
Except about the title of the prequel to
Yes.
Yellowstone. I
thought it was 1912. That's when New Mexico became a state. So
There
anyway.
you go. That's some good trivia. Well, let's get into chamber chat. What's going on?
Yeah, so we've got our shopping spree.
Okay.
Chance to win Artesia shopping spree, $2,021 in chamber bucks.
as well as 5 $100 winners.
Yes.
Okay.
And so tickets are flying. Like, literally, we're getting calls all the time about tickets. So come get your tickets now for that because, holy cow.
Because for the drawing, you have a limited number of
Yes.
raffle tickets. Right?
Correct.
Yes.
You don't have a limited number of chamber bucks.
Correct. Well, you'll only win 2021.
Right.
Anyway, okay, this Saturday,
Yes.
there's a really cool thing happening between the Artesia Arts Council and the Artesia Aquatic Center. They
Okay.
have teamed up to bring, and this is like, I don't know if it's the first, but they're starting out this new fun idea. Instead of a drive-in movie, it's a dive-in movie.
A dive.
Get it?
movie.
So clever.
I know it.
Love it.
Someone was using their noggin. So this Saturday, they're starting it out with a Harry Potter event.
Okay.
So at 2 o'clock at the Aquatic Center, they're doing the sorting hat ceremony, where you get to go in, see which house you're going to be in for Harry Potter.
As one who has never seen any
Oh,
of the Harry
boy,
Potter
Gene.
movies,
He's going to Slytherin.
so you will have to.
You have a
I don't
lot-
understand what you're talking about, but everybody else does. So
Yes.
if I look at you with the stared,
Gene has a lot of binging to do over Christmas break.
He needs to catch up. Instead
All
of
3
watching
seasons
1970s
of Yellowstone.
movies, he needs to come.
Yeah.
No.
more Star Wars, Star Trek, Yellowstone, Harry Potter,
Battlestar Galactica, the
1883.
original series with Lauren
Right.
Green,
Right?
who was on a
Oh.
Western called Bonanza, which
Hey.
was long before Yellowstone.
I got
know
some bonanza for you.
Okay.
I want to say Tom Landon. Is that the dad from Little House on the Prairie?
No.
I don't know.
What's his name?
Michael Landon.
Okay, Michael Landon. His daughter is on Yellowstone.
Ah.
You're welcome.
Okay. There you go.
You're
That's neat.
welcome.
That's good trivia.
See?
But you don't get rewarded with that till the end of season 2, I believe.
Okay.
Oh,
So pretend you're watching Bonanza.
right.
She'll show up.
A modern version of Bonanza.
Very
Okay,
modern.
so let's go back to this Harry Potter
okay,
thing.
so what happens is in Harry Potter, they all get on this train and they go to this school, all the kiddos, right?
Okay, all right.
And it's a wizarding school.
Okay.
Way cooler than it sounds.
Oh, yeah. Way cooler than some.
All right.
Super awesome. Well, when you first arrive as a new student, they have this whole sorting hat ceremony.
Okay.
And each kid, and everyone's like super nervous because there's 4 houses that you, quote unquote, houses.
Is it like
that
the
you can live in.
Enneagram for wizards?
Yes. So they go to the front.
Is this like picking your teacher for kindergarten?
No.
Way easier.
Yeah, they pick you.
Okay.
Basically, the house picks you.
Gotcha.
Are
so
you
based
good,
off your
bad?
personality, yeah, you go and you sit, and they put the sorting hat on you, and it talks. and it hum-haws around a little bit, whatever. And then it's like moving and talking, and all the kids are sitting there sweating bullets because they're like, oh my gosh, what house am I going to be in? And then it tells you what your house is. And then you go to that house and you join your crew. And
Like a sorority.
Yeah.
Like the movie Divergent.
I don't know.
We don't know. We only watch good movies. Hey,
He's liking this today.
next time you have Candace Green, tell her to bring the sorting hat,
Okay.
and you can try it on. And see
That's a
what
real
happens.
thing?
It's a
Yes.
real thing.
Oh, cool.
She has one.
I'm gonna break it.
No.
No.
Okay. So anyway,
So
so
they're
the
having-
sorting hat will be at the pool.
Yes.
So
Okay.
cool.
And you get to find out what house you'll be in, or the kids can, adults can too, I guess,
Heck
whatever. And then they'll show the movie at 2:30.
Okay.
There'll also be some crafting, swimming, all of it. So they're really excited. I think from now until the summer, the hopes is that they're going to try to do it about once a month.
Okay.
But then in the summer, they'd like to do it every week. So they're getting that all sorted out and lined up and how it's going to work and all of the
Well,
details.
sounds like a lot of fun.
But yeah, so instead of a drive-in, it's a dive-in.
Uh-huh.
Dive-in movie.
Okay.
This Saturday, 2:00 at the Aquatic Center.
Do you need to buy a ticket or RSVP?
Tickets are $5.
$5.
For it doesn't matter your age, who you are, whatever, just $5. I think you can pre-purchase if you want to call, because I think there's a limited amount of like crafting and all that they bring enough supplies. But yeah,
That sounds interesting.
I know, kind of cool, huh?
Yeah.
And then the other thing I wanted to talk a little bit about was Haven of Hope Open House.
Yes, that's coming
So
up.
Thursday, it's just come and go event, but that's the all that new construction that was over on Ritchie, between Fletzy and the houses over there. And so we're really excited. We're going to do a ribbon cutting at 4 for them. But it's really just for any time from 3 to 7. So after school, after work, whatever you want to do, come in, see the facility, see what they're offering. That way, once the community knows that there's this
Resource.
yes, thank you, resource for women, single moms trying to get back on their feet, then I think that people will understand it better and be able to kind of keep their eyes and ears open for someone who might need that
I had
resource.
that conversation with somebody Sunday. He was talking about one of the giving trees, and he found the card, and he learned more about that child and the mom and the family situation. And as he's describing this mother and her kid, it's the perfect place for her. She needs to apply to be at Haven of Hope, because, and every time, mine's gone blank, the lady that is running that. Anita Bryan. Anita Braun.
Yeah.
Not Anita Bryant, the singer who did the juice commercials. Which, again, you wouldn't know anything about. So,
Sorry.
Anita has been in. I always ask her, what's the biggest misconception that people have? And so this is another way for, like you say, the community come out. Here's the program. Here's who will be living here. Here's what we're going to be doing. And once they start having their residents move in, you're not going to be able to do the open house thing because people will be living there. So when is the open house?
This Thursday,
You mean like
the 16th.
The day after
this
tomorrow.
day after tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
From 3 to 7.
3 to 7 at their brand new location, 2100 West Ritchie.
Okay. And you're doing a ribbon cutting?
Yes, sir. At 4
At
o'clock.
4.
Okay. Do you have the scissors ready to go?
We do. Very sharp.
Yes.
How big are these scissors?
Yeah.
Pretty good size?
2 1/4 feet.
Wow.
Yeah, probably
2
a
feet.
good 2 feet.
Okay.
Well, the shear is probably 1 foot, and then the handles.
Okay.
But we had a ribbon cutting last week for Agape Floral, and we told her, if you want to, you can make a ribbon because she's a new flower shop in town.
Right.
That's where we usually get our ribbons, is either at Nell's or Love Bud. So, we thought if you want to make your own, then feel free. We'll be there. And then she started thinking outside the box, and she started saying, does it have to be a ribbon? And we said, well, no, not necessarily. I mean, Rugged Trade did a chain cutting ceremony instead, So you do you, whatever. Well, we get there, and she has this 25-foot garland, like
wow.
evergreen garland, live, and smelled amazing. And she brings it out, and we're like, oh, man. And she goes, okay, we're going to use a different set of shears because
Loppers.
they had to be like
She bring out a chainsaw?
She
No.
needed one.
That
She
would've been
busted out
cool.
her knife
Yeah, she had
eventually.
to bust
The
out her
loppers
knife.
weren't doing
Because
it.
there was there was
no.
a cable running through it apparently to keep it all together.
Yeah.
And
They forgot about that.
Yeah, I feel like we could have used our scissors on that. It would have been like, because
That okay.
they're so big and fancy
And sharp.
and sharp.
So you could think outside the box, although we need to get outside the box and think of another phrase other than
Ribbon.
thinking outside the box. Because
Why?
that's like a tired old phrase.
Oh,
So what would be another way of saying that? And you don't have to answer that today.
be original.
Be original. That's right.
I don't know.
So, okay. So the Haven of Hope, that's Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
What else is on here that you want to mention?
Well, I mean, I know that Christmas isn't quite upon us yet,
Mm-hmm.
but after Christmas is New Year's, and
Yes.
Artesia Lanes is having a fun New Year's party this year.
Ah, okay.
So it's going to be from 9 p.m. till midnight. Bowling, food, drinks, all the
Okay.
fun.
Karaoke.
Yep. Music. Fun times. So ring in the new year at Artesia Lanes if you'd like,
Okay.
which would be really fun. But no, we are actually also compiling a list. Coxy's been working on it already of restaurants
Okay.
that are going to be closed for Christmas and New Year. So we'll be sending that out pretty soon. Hopefully, we can get that so that like people will know if they burn the turkey where they can go eat. On Christmas.
Are you speaking from experience or
no,
just
from the
stories?
Santa Claus movie.
Oh, okay.
Denny's. The poor kid. He wanted what? Ice cold eggnog. We're out.
Hot chocolate.
We're out.
Whipped cream.
We're out. Pumpkin pie.
Way to go, Dad.
Yeah, way to go, Dad.
I want to go to Mom's.
Anyway,
terrible.
cutest movie ever, though. Really cute.
Which one
movie.
is this?
The Santa Claus.
Number
with
one.
Tim Allen.
Oh,
the
with
first
Tim
one.
Allen. Okay. I
Circa
haven't seen any of those.
1994. Gee.
I haven't seen any of those. I don't have kids.
Did you
don't
have
need
kids in
for that movie.
1994?
You
I don't
need-
have kids.
Zero.
Never had kids.
You don't need kids.
It was my dad's favorite movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he didn't even watch it with me. Like, he just watched it.
No, it's really
I
seriously.
mean, it wasn't all that long ago that I finally saw The Christmas Story. I've never seen the movie Elf.
Don't waste your time.
Ooh.
You're missing out, Jean.
Ooh.
I have a confession.
See, I
She
haven't
doesn't
heard.
like it. She
I don't
doesn't
like Will Ferrell.
But she doesn't like Will Ferrell.
It's like one of those movies. Like everybody says, it's like the greatest Christmas movie
it's
ever.
just
Rated.
funny.
And I've never seen it,
not
so
funny.
thank you for being honest about the movie.
Watch the
Elf.
Santa Claus, skip Elf.
Okay.
I'm wearing my elf socks today. It was Elf Day at Yucca.
Elf Day.
So I'm.
The Santa Claus, they're all really good.
Okay.
Number one's the best.
I don't
one's
like
the
number
best.
3. Blech.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really either.
Jack Frost comes into the picture.
Okay.
Martin
so the Santa
Short.
Claus, Martin Short. What's wrong with Martin Short? He was on SCTV.
I guess
was
I
part
feel
of
like
the SCTV
about
crew?
Martin Short, how she feels about Will Ferrell.
How about that one about Father of the Bride? He
Meh.
was good in that.
He was way too flamboyant.
Okay,
But
Will
that's the Steve
Ferrell.
Martin one, right?
We have different
Steve
taste in
Martin,
humor.
yeah.
Steve Martin.
But
And
but
you know, he
I
and
don't
was
like
the
Steve
dad.
Martin either.
Steve Martin and Martin Short, they're kind of like performing together now.
Yes.
They're kind of an act.
that's their thing.
That's their thing now. They're doing all kinds of stuff.
Well, the Martins, like, right? Steve Martin, Martin Short. That's kind
How
of fun.
sweet.
They're like backwards
never-
on their initials.
Never thought about
SM
that.
and MS.
Yeah. So okay.
So, anyways, if you burn the turkey, you could
We'll
maybe
have a
eat
list of
somewhere
places.
in
Hold on,
Artesia.
I think Haley's sending us movie recommendations.
But
Okay.
The Guardians, and
Guardians.
Fred Claus. Those are Haley's.
Fred Claus, that's
The Guardians?
awesome.
Guardians and Fred Claus.
Oh yeah,
Haley would like you to
Guardians
watch
was
over
really
Christmas
good.
Fred Claus.
And Fred Claus.
Mm-hmm.
That one has what's the guy with the sideburns?
Elvis.
break. Oh, I like him.
Yeah, he's fun.
It's not Elvis.
The really
And
tall guy.
Everyone thinks my husband looks like him.
The really tall guy?
Yes.
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn, yes.
Oh, Vince Vaughn. Okay.
Yeah, I like
That
him.
might be kind of funny. What's that, one
one's
called?
funny. Fred,
Fred Claus.
Fred Claus.
It's
okay.
about Santa's brother, Fred.
That sounds like a funny premise.
Yes. Yes.
There you
It's
go.
cool.
Oh, wait, just in from Haley.
Yes.
Paul Giamatti.
And Paul Giamatti with Vince Vaughn.
With Vince Vaughn.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Thank
Where
you,
did I
Miss
see Paul
Klein.
Giamatti in? I think he played. It was a historical movie, like John Adams.
He's in a lot of things.
Yeah. He is in a lot of things.
He's in some intense new TV show, which doesn't really fit his normal character. Haley will probably tell us the name of it in a
Okay.
minute. Okay.
So that's another Christmas movie that we're supposed to watch.
Yes.
You have a lot to work on. There will be a quiz.
I don't know. One year I had to endure all the Hallmark Channel
No.
Christmas movies.
I won't make you do that.
And with all the B-list actors from Canada.
They're terrible.
Yes. No, I love them. I watched one yesterday and it made me cry. The Christmas Lodge. Oh. So good.
I don't like bad acting.
So good.
Life's too short.
All right. Here's the ultimate Christmas movie quiz question. Die Hard.
Okay.
Christmas movie, yes or no?
Yes.
Google it, and on IMDb, you look up the top 100 Christmas movies, because I'm not lying. I've watched Christmas movies for so long now that I'm kind of running out. I wanted to keep getting new ones.
Sure.
So I looked up top 100 list.
It's number one.
Die Hard?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Well, that'll make
It
Aaron
is
happy.
not.
Great
It
news.
is
There's
not
sequels.
mine. I don't like it. I don't love it. I haven't watched it. Not going to do it.
I think the sequels could be Christmas movies as well, if you're desperate, because
If you're desperate.
if the originals are Christmas, the sequels are too.
I guess.
Just go with it.
Well, I guess Bruce Willis, I saw a trailer for a movie that it's like a reverse Die Hard. Bruce Willis is the guy that is leading the bad guys, and somebody else is trying to thwart what he's doing. And then the whole time I'm watching the trailer, I said, well, that's just a reverse Die Hard. Well, whereas Die Hard happened at a Christmas party at Christmas time, Die Hard, is it Die Hard 2, the one that they're at the airport?
I think so.
I mean, they make a point of starting out the movie with the Christmas trees, and it's Christmas time, and we're traveling for Christmas. So they
That
wanted
counts.
to make sure that there was no question
Yep.
that the second one was a Christmas movie.
Absolutely.
But that's the ultimate, I guess that's the ultimate Christmas movie question, is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
But you saw it on a list.
I
as
did.
number one.
It was on the IMDb list.
So
I don't agree with it.
I agree.
You don't think
It
it's a
is what it
Christmas
is.
movie?
I don't like those kind of movies.
Oh.
I like the Hallmark, lovey-dovey,
Die
pretend
Hard
your
is
life is
clearly
amazing
not a
movies,
movie.
and that is not it. No.
No.
My husband will all day long watch that over
Yeah.
Elf.
Same.
So we'll Coxy.
10 out of 10.
But not me. Not me. No, Christmas Lodge was really good. That's one of my
The
favorites.
Christmas Lodge.
So this girl used to go to this Christmas Lodge with her family as a kid.
Right.
And she ends up going back because she's not happy with life and whatever. So she goes back and she's hiking around the lodge and this and that. Fast forward, it has now been super run down, and she wants to try to fix it up and bring it back to its beautiful glory. And it does have a Christian aspect to it about Christmas. And so
But she runs into a guy.
runs into a
And
man.
he's loaded.
He's the one that is trying to fix it up. Him and his daughter live there because it was in his family for years and years. She ends up remembering him from whenever she was little, and of course they fall in love. And then her grandpa dies and leaves her all the money to fix up the lodge.
And her grandpa was Santa.
But at some point, though, either he says something that she doesn't understand, or she says something that he doesn't understand, and so they break up, and then they have to get it corrected so that they can all live happily ever after in the end.
Close. She had a boyfriend that she broke up with in the city so that she could go to the Christmas Lodge boy.
You've just described the plot of
Every single
Hallmark movie.
Yes, I know it. This one, I will say though, this one of my favorites because it does have that Christian aspect to it. They talk a lot about God and Jesus and Christmas, and
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Now, there was a movie, Lana's mother watched this. It was Christmas in Santa Fe, and they actually filmed it in Santa Fe.
oh, cool.
Cool.
And it was on the TV. But I can't remember if it was a Hallmark movie or if it was on one of the other channels, but it may have been on Lifetime or something like that.
Yeah,
But,
like Lifetime.
Was it Mario Lopez was in it, I think?
Oh,
Sounds
but,
right.
But that was actually filmed in Santa Fe.
Slater.
But we haven't seen it yet, so I don't know that it's...
this one even ends, I will say, it reminded me of the actual biblical Christmas story because in the end, when the lodge is fixed up, they're having their Christmas party and it's just their family. They haven't even opened it yet to have guests. And there's a knock on the door And it's a woman and her kid and a husband, and they don't have a place to stay because the roads are closed. And do they have
How'd they get to the
room
lodge?
in their inn? They had to walk from their car. They the
like-
road shut down because of the snow, and so they had to walk, and they were
But this
cold.
thing's not right on the highway, so it's up on the hill off the
Well,
highway.
you can get to it with a car because it's a lodge, like a
Yeah, but how
B&B
far did
type
this
thing.
family have to walk?
I don't know. It doesn't say. They just showed up at the door, asking if there was room in the inn, and they opened their doors and said, "We have room in the inn."
And they
it
took them
was
to the barn.
Mom and a dad and their kid.
And they took them out to the barn.
No, because it was all fixed up.
Haters gonna hate.
I know
No,
it.
I don't-
know.
I don't
What
hate
does Coxy say? Every party has a pooper gene.
It's true. A pooper gene?
A pooper gene. No. Oh, it's just a feel good.
Well, that's why
Feel
people
good.
watch them,
Yes.
because that, with
Yes.
everything else, all the other crud that's going on in
Yeah,
the world.
like Die Hard. Oh.
Hey, it has a happy ending. The bad
Right?
guys get it in the end. and The good
Okay.
guys win.
I laughed
It's
several
a feel
times.
good. I
Yeah.
know. I've seen it, but only once. I'm
and
like,
and,
man.
and the sad thing about it, because they're R-rated movies, is his
not family
his
friendly.
famous. No, they're not family friendly. Never said that they were.
Right.
But his famous phrase that he says in the movie, I can't say the whole phrase on the radio.
I'll say the first part.
Yes.
Yippee-yi-ki-yay. Lovely Jessica.
That's the for radio version of,
Yes.
of that phrase. But
the PG.
But yeah, and then he was.
See, it
Bruce
doesn't
Willis
even
was
sound like
somewhere,
Merry Christmas.
and they asked him, the question, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? And he said, no, it's a bleeping Die Hard movie. So
Ah.
even he said it's not a Christmas movie,
See?
which was very disappointing to the Die Hard as a Christmas movie fan
Followers.
base out there, and
Yes.
the followers that are out
This
there.
was recently.
No, I think it was a few years ago. But then you might understand the.
No, it's
did
a
I-
blip and Die Hard movie.
That's what he said.
That's
And,
awesome. I agree with him.
Well, where's his sense of humor?
Well, I saw somebody sent me a text that kind of goes along in that theme. Yeah, here it is. So if you're a Die Hard fan, then you will understand this.
It's not Christmas until we see Hans Gruber falling off
Nakatomi Plaza. So,
That's Die Hard, right?
yes,
Okay.
that's the bad guy in Die Hard.
Oh, yeah.
And Harry Potter.
Yes,
It
yes.
is.
That's
Love
him.
it.
That's right. So until Bruce Willis kicks him off the building and he crashes to earth to his demise,
It's not Christmas.
it's not Christmas. So I sent this to another person I know that is a big time Die Hard as a Christmas movie, and of course he gave it thumbs up and
Thumbs
he
up.
liked it. Now the other one I sent yesterday, and I won't say this one on the radio either because I'll make some people sad, but these are kind of funny. I'll show you these when we get off the air. All right, anything else
boy.
that's going on? Oh no, they're not. It's
More secrets off the air.
yeah. Okay, so we're working on the Christmas song.
Jingle, jingle.
All right, so we're working on that. Anything else?
It's almost ready. Just stop by the chamber, grab your
Chances to win.
and for your Artesia shopping spree, $2,021. $20 per ticket is all it costs. So we'll give you 5 for 100.
Yeah.
You know, make a deal with you.
10 for 200.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
Some people will actually.
And
that's a deal.
if you can't make it, holler at us because we've gone to other
cool.
businesses and
Should
know
we tell
they'll
them
send-
where else they can purchase?
Oh, I think you can buy them at Gracie's.
Okay.
Smile Expressions.
Smile Expressions now. Yep. Honey Depot.
You can buy chamber bucks.
Buy the chances to win
Oh, okay.
there.
Okay.
The
All right.
tickets. Tickets to win.
Okay.
There's also a few individuals that are running around with them. So
Call Jessica. Call Coxy.
Yep.
And
746-2744.
all right, have a good one.
Thank you.
Thanks.
This hour at townhall.com.